on my calves, then
That's a no.
that's it, man. That's a no.
That's a no. That's now. Now you would have to say something like, "Oh yeah, I'm not interested in you." But no, you wouldn't be that mean. But I think, see, it's weird. Like if the weight is under the knee, it's not attractive. But if it's over
No, it's
the
under
knee,
the knee.
if it's over the knee,
okay, over the knee, that
that's
could be a
fine.
little different.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
That's size. That's butt.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you want? What would you like curvy to be?
Definitely want like, I guess like if she had like a small waist, you know, not like just from like shoulder to waist where it's just straight.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay,
I
that
like,
part can be curvy.
Yeah, I like that being curvy, but not.
Picture that curvy, desirable woman that you have in your mind, and
I'm picturing that girl that I dated actually.
now, try to get inside her head.
Uh-huh.
And
With nanotechnology.
no, that'll be 20 years from now.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's now, but not in this case. Actually, yeah, because she's gonna go virtually.
Okay. Make your point.
So she's gonna go virtually into the website that you guys go into.
Okay. What do you mean? She's actually going to be in the website?
No, she's putting her profile in there.
Oh, okay.
All right, she's filling out her profile. Now, you guys picture yourself being inside her head.
Right.
And you're curvy, like a desirable curvy woman.
Mm-hmm.
And now you had a choice to put any of those things. Would you put curvy?
Well, if I was her?
Yeah, if you were the desirable curvy woman.
If I was a desirable curvy woman and I knew I was desirable, yes, I would put curvy. But not all women who are curvy think they are desirable, and I think a lot of them are.
I think there should be like
What would you say?
another
Category.
like option. Like if you put curvy, it should like take you to another option,
like another drop down menu.
Like like a drop down menu, like curvy. Like
Weights from shoulder to waist,
from shoulder to waist,
from waist to knee, or from knee to calf.
Yeah.
From knee to ankle. From knee to ankle.
Yeah, what exactly they mean?
Yeah,
curvy,
no, I agree. You know what? I think a woman can be. This is, first of all, we're being very misogynistic right now. I hope we all realize that. Okay.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're the most misogynistic one out of all of us. What? You
Not
are.
now.
Just in general.
You guys are the most.
No,
now,
you
right
told-
now. Right now.
No, maybe not
the
right
listeners.
now. Okay.
Okay.
Our two
We have
listeners,
proof.
my sister and Jawan.
We have proof right now. Okay. This is based on the proof.
Okay.
No, I think like
Yeah, okay.
curvy.
Right now,
curvy
being
is
more
like it could be a very positive thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And also beauty's
can
on
be-
the eye. Beauty's eye of the beholder too.
Right,
You know?
okay.
So,
But I think a woman who's curvy can also be athletic.
yeah.
Like a woman who actually has muscle is not going to be thin,
Right.
because that's the opposite of curvy, right? Thin and like skinny. Skinny is really the opposite of curvy.
Here's the thing here's where I was going with the questions before. I feel that women who are hot, whether they're curvy or they're not, or skinny or whatever, if they're hot, they're hot. They're gonna put they're hot. Women
Right.
that aren't so hot, they're gonna try to make their limitations look more attractive, like I don't know, a few extra pounds or curvy and so that's just what I think. So to answer your question, normally I would say no. I would say stay away from that. But from seeing the pictures, I think you're okay.
Yeah. So I emailed this girl. She's half Italian, half Cuban, and she wrote down curvy. But when I saw her pictures, like
She wasn't.
She wasn't really curvy. Like she's like.
Well, I mean,
Very-
what do they call that? Body image, like poor body. A lot of
I
women.
guess so,
I mean, our society is really rough on that
Right,
for women. I feel bad about it because I have 3 nieces now, and it feels weird now that they're growing. My niece will be 13 in a couple
man.
days.
13.
Genesis will be
teenager.
13 years old.
Wow.
So it's messed up, It's messed up because we have like.
Yeah.
We're messed up. Guys are messed up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree. See, George doesn't agree with me because you're the biggest misogynist.
No,
out of
but
all.
you know what? Like, I mean, in school, I've liked girls that weren't like super slim.
Yeah,
You know?
me too.
I think they would fall under the curvy. Some of them.
All right, man.
There's nothing wrong with being super picky.
Yes, there is. There's something wrong with being super picky.
I don't think I'm super picky. I'm definitely not super picky.
Can I get another glass of tea? Tea. Yes, please.
It is what it is. It is who you are. Whether you are or not, that's just how it is.
But if you're picky, that means you're judgmental. That's what that means. You're judging people based on nothing. Being overly judgmental. Or just judgmental.
So that's the case. And
That's bad. That's a bad thing.
for who?
That's a bad thing they do. Like to judge people is a bad thing. Like to be picky is to
We're all
say that
judgmental.
I'm not. I don't think I am.
You're very judgmental.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Listen. My point is that if you are... Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay.
We're back again.
We're back again. What were we talking about? I forget.
Stocks?
No.
No,
We're talking curviness.
Oh, the curvy, yeah.
Curviness.
Then we started getting into being judgmental and picky.
Oh, judgmental. Right. I think George is judgmental. George thinks I'm judgmental, but I don't think I am.
I think everybody is.
Yeah, you're right. I am. Everyone is. But I'm less so than you. I'm less so than you.
I'm very judgmental. Definitely.
You ever come across any research about alternative fuels or anything like that? Because that's like a main technological problem, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Alternative fuels. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember.
Like, why isn't that like the main thing that we are trying to do?
Because the media, going back to why I think this Rupert Murdoch thing is so important, the media has influenced the American public that this is not as important as it is.
Really? I really think the media has, at least certain people in the media have actually been got behind global warming.
Well, I don't hear it in the news. I haven't heard it in...
MSNBC is pretty, like Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I agree with that. But even her, you haven't heard her talking about it in a long time.
Yeah, I guess when it's newsworthy, they talk about it.
Yeah, so...
But they always, they do talk about it, And it's not the media's responsibility to bring up something like that. It's our government's responsibility.
It's our government's responsibility, and they do bring it up.
Sometimes. Our government brings it up.
Yeah,
our government's our government's a problem.
These things are voted on in Congress, and there's some debated.
Well, they voted the wrong way.
Debated on in
why don't they make a major initiative? Thank you. Why don't they make a major initiative to go to electric, like the Prius or biodiesel?
Because there's too much influence in Washington.
Right. Okay. Exactly. So they're not doing their jobs. They're not helping out.
You're right, but the media is also feeding into whatever's topic of interest, whatever is driving.
Yeah. Okay. So in that regard, I do agree with you that the media's messed up.
So politicians are driven by the lobbyists. The media is driven by
viewership,
ratings,
yeah.
Viewership.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's changing a little bit because now we're becoming more global. Now it's not just regional or national. Now you've got social networks that connect us with the world. So viewership is now becoming it's changing. I
want to talk about curvy women some more. But you got to talk, George. You can't go back to your content. You have to. I want to ask you about curvy women.
All right. Well, I asked you guys, so go ahead and ask me. What do you want to know?
No, I'm just joking. I don't want to know anything.
So, Cisco, explain why you almost ditched us today. You bailed out on us.
I've been real lazy recently.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh, I thought you were in the city.
I was.
Oh, you were in the city.
I was having my father get a ladder. We're going to paint the flower shop.
Yeah.
I work at a flower shop, viewers. I work at a flower shop.
How do you like working?
Plug your sister's store.
Maybe, yeah, Amendola, Franklin Avenue, 36 Franklin Avenue. Please come in.
Nice.
We have bouquets for all occasions.
Any Any discounts for our listeners?
No discounts. Come in and play full price. And
Well, except one of your listeners, right?
Who?
One of your listeners gets a discount, major
Who's-
discount.
Who's one? Who's that one?
Your sister.
You're an idiot. I've been real lazy recently. I think it's the summer. You know what? I think it was that job. That real tough job.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, I was working, like, I literally worked for, like, 2 weeks every second. It sucked, man. So now I'm
Because
like...
you were actually living in the
You were
at your
living
job.
Yeah, living at the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sucked. It totally
Did they
sucked.
pay you like for your
I
food
gotta,
and
I gotta
stuff?
go. Yeah, they pay for food. They pay for my food, but I gotta go pick up my money because they still have my money.
They still have your money.
Yeah,
now.
you know, I've been lazy about even getting it because it's gonna be awkward. You know, I'm gonna have to go in there and like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go in there and beg for my money. Like,
You
it
shouldn't have
worked.
to, you
Yeah,
know?
I know it's a pain in the ass, but you know, what am I gonna do?
Shouldn't have to.
What are you gonna do? You know. So that's why. Well, I've been working at the flower shop, and I was helping my father buy a ladder because we're gonna repaint the shop, and it's gonna become
Nice.
1-800-Flowers.
1-800-Flowers.
Yeah, they're gonna franchise.
Nice. So that's a better move.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, they're doing okay now. They're staying, staying afloat. They're not in the red, you know.
Right.
They don't really understand. I don't think they understand the concept of profit yet. Like they make money, right?
Yeah.
But they spend it on stuff that they need, right? But then, like, I asked my father, like, how much did you make? Oh, I made a couple $1,000s a year, and I was like, oh, so how much is profit? Well, you know, we made this, and I'm like, but where's
Yeah,
the profit? You know, so I think they got to get a little bit better with that. But I think everything's working out right now, and I can
good.
help them by being there. So it's cool, you know.
So when's because you told me is Valentine's the biggest?
Valentine's is the biggest flower day. Yeah, Valentine's and Mother's Day is number 2. Mother's Day and Valentine's go back like they're pretty close.
Yeah.
You know.
And the summer's slow. Is it kind of slow in the summer?
Summers are slow, but they've been doing all right. They've been okay, which is good. Plus, there's another flower shop with the same name down the block. You know.
Oh.
So if more women start emailing me through Match.com and Plenty of Fish,
Yes.
it could actually help your business.
Absolutely. So you need to meet more and more women so that you can buy more and more flowers. So that my sister can make more and more money.
Exactly.
And it can trickle down to me. So basically, your dating is profitable for me.
Yes, so I'll try to find more women today.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt and change
Go
the
ahead,
topic,
George.
but I just remembered a really good example of how technology.
He was thinking that whole time about this. All the stuff we were
Singularity.
talking about was secondary in his
Yeah,
mind.
he didn't
Singularity.
care.
He wasn't contributing at all. He was thinking the whole time about that. Okay, go ahead.
Singularity, right?
Just wanted to say that. Go ahead.
An example of singularity, example how we are becoming connected with machines.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, in the 70s, they found out, probably even earlier, they found out that a lot of our brain signals, our signals that were going to the brain, would end up in the scalp. And they found that you can actually measure that. And you can capture those signals, send it to a computer, and then the computer could be coded to capture those signals and act accordingly. So now what we have is and it's actually a machine that's being sold, past research and development, but the machine's there for the people that are the paraplegics, the ones who can't are totally physically, gone, but
Yeah.
mentally there.
Yeah.
So these machines, they have this cap that connects to a computer,
Mm-hmm.
and then from their computer, they can actually write emails without having to type anything.
It's amazing.
They're just doing it by thinking of a letter, automatically picks a letter that they
Really?
think.
Never heard of this. Gotta research this myself. That's pretty. That's pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
I saw
So they can type. They can just think, and
think
it'll
of
pop
a letter
up.
and it'll pop up, yeah, through a software.
It's amazing.
Yeah. You can YouTube it. Just look up.
Yeah, put that link out there for everyone. Find the link while we talk about something more interesting. I'm just kidding. So Ronald, let me ask you a question.
Brain-computer interface. BCI. Google BCI. Brain-computer interface.
That
You
is
find-
interesting. I will check that out. That is interesting. I was just fucking with you. That's totally interesting.
And that's an example. And that technology is going to get improved even more and more to the point where it's not just going to include paraplegia.